Well, hi there, everybody. Good Tuesday morning to you. It is Election Day Tuesday, the first Tuesday in November. And you know what? Weather? Kind of okay out there today. This morning, right away, as the polls open up at 8 o'clock, there's a small chance of a light wintry mix leaning towards rain, more rain than snow. This is going to be very light precipitation. This is going to be not much of an issue at all. So don't be too concerned about slick roads or anything like that. Now, it's a little frosty, so if you leave your vehicles outside in the morning hours, until that sun gets going here, there might be a little frost on the windshields out there. So if you're heading out really early, you might want to scrape that off. 34, 8 o'clock. But by 2 o'clock, that's the halfway point. Polls go from 8 to 8 o'clock. 2 o'clock this afternoon, 47 degrees, mostly sunny skies returning. Will be mostly clear in the evening at 7 o'clock, just prior to those polls closing. 40 degrees, a little chilly out there, so you'll want to bundle up. Not an overly warm day anticipated for today. So let's look at things out there. Now, again, we have the small chance of some light precipitation, which will mostly be rain. Your best bet's going to be in northern Kansas. Far southern Nebraska has a chance. You get north of the interstate, you're probably not going to see much. In fact, you're probably going to see a lot more sunshine out there. And in fact, I want to go backwards just a little bit to show you again as we go through here. Again, very light precipitation through the morning, then clearing out this afternoon. Northern Nebraska, those arrows are moving faster. You're going to see a breezier day today, kind of like yesterday. Most of us won't see a whole lot of wind out there for today, though. 5 to 15 mile per hour winds for most of us, more in the range of 15 to 20 up in northern Nebraska, mostly out of that west and northwesterly direction. All right, let's keep playing things out through the nighttime hours, as it will be a quiet night ahead of us for the most part, with mostly clear, cold conditions. But late in the night, kind of like this morning, a few clouds may start to roll in prior to or just getting close to the sunrise time frame. This is an even smaller chance of precipitation than what we have out there this morning. I put in a 10% chance of light snow. This is not going to be much of an issue at all, but don't be surprised tomorrow morning as you look out the door, look out the window, maybe a couple of snowflakes flying around that I-80 corridor. Again, this is not going to be much more than, I guess if you want to call it a nuisance snow, hey, maybe a little few snowflakes that aren't doing any kind of causing any problems. Hey, maybe that's a nice snow to have. You know, I'll take this snow over a blizzard anytime. And then as we go through the day Wednesday, slowly increasing clouds. We may even get a little light snow that falls in southwest Nebraska, possibly mixed with rain, depends on that temperature profile. Leaning towards more sunshine to the northeast, but then thickening clouds Wednesday night. The main event starts Wednesday night out west during the evening hours. Snow starts to move in. This spreads eastward into central and possibly even into eastern Nebraska after midnight Wednesday night, continuing into Thursday. Thursday is when most of our snow will fall here. From west to east, then we'll start to see some clearing out west during the late afternoon hours. During the evening in central and eastern Nebraska, we'll see that clearing take place here. And by Friday, we're looking at plenty of sunshine, but a cold day on the way for your Friday. Actually, I want to go back real quick here. Before we jump into the forecast for today, I forgot to put my snowfall map in here. Generally, we're looking at a 1 to 3 inch range. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Now, there are going to be some exceptions here or there, but 1 to 3 inches looking fairly common. Maybe some slightly higher amounts in a few spots, maybe some slightly lower amounts in a few spots, but as of right now, 1 to 3 is what I'm leaning. Many models have most of this in Nebraska, not as much in northern Kansas. A couple of other models are leaning towards the higher amounts in northern Kansas with much lower amounts in southern Nebraska. Still some issues with the placement of the best chance of snowfall. That model I showed you, again, has it mostly in Nebraska, not northern Kansas, but there are a few other models that are still leaning with a southward trend with this storm system. So this does not look like a major snowstorm, but again, might be enough to get the snow shovels out. Now, the good news is I do not think we will have to deal with much wind with this snow. That's the good news. So no worries about blowing or drifting snow with the snowfall event. But before the snow comes, today, pretty quiet up north. Mostly sunny. As I said, a little breezy up there to the north today. 40s for highs, lower 40s around Ainsworth and O'Neill. Mid to upper 40s a little farther south. Out west, some clouds early, that small chance of a mix, and then clearing things up later on. Upper 40s and lower 50s. Going to go with upper 40s and lower 50s in the south. Again, that morning chance of precipitation, mostly rain, maybe some snow, favoring maybe a higher chance of some rain in northern Kansas, maybe higher than that 20% chance. That 20% chance I have is mostly for the Tri-Cities. But again, upper 40s and lower 50s this afternoon. Mid to upper 40s out east, probably not seeing much precipitation, maybe around Belleville, Kansas there. Partly cloudy skies, not too much wind for today. How about the next couple of days? Well, we continue to trend downward temperature-wise. Going from the upper 40s today. Yesterday it was the mid 50s, upper 40s today, lower 40s tomorrow. Partly to mostly cloudy skies. Then here comes that snow late Wednesday night and during the day on Thursday before wrapping up Thursday evening. 1 to 3 inches of snow, pretty common. Highs only in the mid 30s on Thursday, and then it gets even colder for Friday. upper 20s. Many of us will even struggle to get to 30 degrees on Friday with a breezy day, but a sunny day out there. And those breezy winds are going to stick around through the weekend. Now, it does warm up this weekend. We see temperatures will drop down into the mid and upper teens Friday night, but that may be closer to the midnight time frame. We may actually see temperatures rise a little bit towards sunrise Saturday, and as some warmer air starts to move in. So we're looking at 40s over the weekend. Some cooler air is going to try to work in later in the day on Sunday here as another cold front approaches here, and so we'll see chillier conditions by next Monday. In fact, that 39 might even end up being too high. As for that precipitation chance on Monday, right now that looks like a very light moisture maker coming in for Monday. Basically a clipper system coming in out of the north. So if we see rain, maybe mix in some snow. I don't think it'll amount to much. We might even see a little bit late Sunday night, but most of this looks to be Monday. And again, it's going to be very spotty. I don't think we'll see much as of right now. Again, that's still 6 days out. That can change, but it looks like we're trending a little colder again early next week. Long-range forecast models hint at maybe a nice little warm-up coming in towards the middle of the month, trending towards near or above average temperatures. So that would be nice to see. But again, that's a long-range forecast. It's never a guarantee. So this far out. So again, we get what we get, and that's but at least again, when we're talking snow, we're not talking about copious amounts of snow, and we're not talking about blizzard conditions. Again, like I said, not a whole lot of wind coming in with the snow on Thursday. So there you go. There is your forecast for today. Going to wrap it up there. Hope you all have a wonderful Tuesday. Get out there and vote as long as you've done your research. Get out there and vote today. You have from 8 to 8 here in Nebraska. Not sure what Kansas is. I think Kansas is 7 to 7, but I'm not completely confident in that. But anyway, get out there and vote, and again, we'll see you all again bright and early tomorrow morning on an even colder day on Wednesday. Take care. God bless.